Hi, I'm Giordano Garretta, and today I will show you the amazing properties of Kangen water produced by this machine right here. It's called the K8 from Enagic. So let's see how this machine works. It connects virtually to any type of faucet with a set of adapters that comes with the machine when you make your purchase. Enagic is a 50-year-old company out of Japan with over 43 locations in 26 different countries. Enagic is an original equipment manufacturer, which means that they make every single piece inside of this machine from start to finish in their factory in Osaka, Japan.
So you want to know why Enagic is topping the quality? No other company's got this many people putting this much effort into making one single device. And here it is. So look at the hygiene they have to wear just to make the carbon that goes inside of your filters is produced right here. You want to know quality? None of those knockoff filters have passed any of the tests that go into each one of these. It's being each one handmade in this department.
And it's the only ionizer company in the world that is an OEM. So the first part of the ionizer is a double carbon antibacterial filter. On the other side of the ionizer, inside here, there are 8 medical grade platinum dipped titanium plates. Now, this is 99.997 pure titanium, and this is very, very important for the quality of the water. The machine will actually tell you when it's time to replace the filter. You can even check it here from the setting, and it will tell you how much left you have of the filter. It's usually every 6 months to a year. Once the water gets filtered, it goes through the medical grade titanium plates, and through a process called electrolysis, the machine is always able to split the water into 2 parts. So when you press the 9.5 button from the top hose, it will make a water that is rich in alkaline minerals, bioavailable for the body, like magnesium, calcium, potassium, and is also rich in what we call molecular hydrogen gas.
Let's start with soda. As we can see, it's climbing. It's already coming in at close to positive 400. We have sports drinks. Okay, coming in at positive 300. We have sparkling water, mineral water, carbonated water, whatever you want to call it, still coming in at positive 320. Then here's major brand number 1, just regular bottled water, coming in at positive 340. Here's another one that's very popular here in the United States, coming in at positive 350. And here's another one. Look at all this stuff is terrible for you guys. It's increasing inflammation, it's aging you faster, it's speeding up that rusting process of the bottle. Here, look at this one. This is a fancy water that everyone pays double, triple for. Look, it's still coming in at positive 340. And then here is a bottled alkaline water. Now, we'll talk more about this fake bottled alkaline water later, but just know that it's synthetic, it's artificial, it's actually chemically altered. Still coming in at positive 200. Now check this out. Kangen water, look at that. Coming in at negative 440. You're talking about an antioxidant content of anywhere from 5 to 8 times the amount by simply changing your water. So instead of drinking bottled plastic toxic water bottles, you're just gonna be drinking fresh Kangen water from your machine every single day. You're just changing the water that we're drinking to get that anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, antioxidant properties. Do your research on active molecular hydrogen and you'll see thousands of published medical articles from over the past few decades showing that it's been used as a novel antioxidant and anti-inflammatory that's been used therapeutically in over 170 different disease models. All right.
Take a little deep dive into hydrogen water and hydrogen gas in general and some of the benefits in the human body. So hydrogen is everywhere. It's very tiny, it's very light, and it has some really, really unique properties. One of them is its property to act like an antioxidant and reduce inflammation. When we look at the evidence on hydrogen water, because there are a lot of pundits out there saying that hydrogen gas in water has no effects in the human body. Nothing could be further from the truth. Studies have explored the use of hydrogen in various age-related inflammatory conditions like osteoarthritis, neurodegenerative diseases, and sepsis, where it may help alleviate tissue damage and improve functional outcomes. This is very real science. Hydrogen gas has tremendously positive benefits in the human body.
Look by looking at their blood cells are associated with this already. So this is at 10. See how the blood is still clumping up, and what you want to see is each individual cell. Wow. Are you going to drink 2 glasses of Kangen water or a glass?
2 glasses.
2 glasses of Kangen water, and we're going to do a test after 10 minutes.
2 glasses of Kangen water. Glass. We waited, a couple minutes after. So now, same finger.
Whoa! Damn! Whoa! As you can see, the cells has already separated from the last time. See how you can see the cells more individually? More saturated.
Whenever you put this in any vegetable or fruits, it's gonna charge right there, as you can see. And what about this lemon? It's so good for our immune system. So right there, as you can see, okay? What about this egg, this hard-boiled egg? This one's supposed to be good for your brain. Right there. Essentia, it's fake alkaline, loaded with chemicals in there. Okay, but look at Kangen water. Kangen water has the ability to charge our heart and the brain because it has the right mineral that our body needs. Okay? For example, let's say your body's acidic, sickness, diabetes, high blood pressure. Then you start drinking Kangen water. What happens? It's gonna move your body into alkaline side and it's gonna charge it. It's gonna show you if the water is acidic or alkaline. So I'm gonna blow my air here. As you can see, it can't handle the breath that I put in there because our inside is acidic. Look at Kangen water. It's not gonna change because it's natural. That's why if your body's deteriorating and you change your water, it's gonna help our body to heal itself.
When you press this button right here, this is the only time that the machine uses a salt solution that is right here to produce two waters that we do not drink. So from the bottom hose, it produces the 2.5 pH strong acidic water. You can put it in a spray bottle, you can use it for a hand sanitizer, or you can clean your whole entire home with it, and it's completely safe for kids and for pets.
About the 11.5 strong Kangen water. Again, this water is so alkaline that it can emulsify and break down oils and fats. So we like to use it as a, pesticide remover, veggie wash, but you can also use it as a degreaser for your kitchen, laundry detergent, stain remover, everything like that, right? Here you go. Oil and water don't mix. Isn't that crazy, guys? So what happened here? This is not horchata, by the way. This is actually sesame oil broken down. The 11.5 Kangen water broke down and emulsified that oil. So if it could do that with dark, thick sesame oil, let's see what comes off our fruits and vegetables. Now remember, if you're using tap water to wash your fruits and veggies, you're not removing any of the pesticides, you're not removing any of the chemicals, you're actually just adding lead, lye, arsenic, fluoride, chlorine, pharmaceutical drugs, heavy metals, VOCs, basically all the contaminants and chemicals that are in our tap water, right? Check this out. Look what comes off your cherry tomatoes or your produce, your strawberries, veggies, anything that you're cooking. Look at what comes off just a handful of cherry tomatoes. Like, guys, first of all, I'm colorblind and I can still see this, okay? This is disgusting. Like, once I saw this, I couldn't unsee it. Like, you can't show me this and then me consciously go back to giving this to my family and eating it every single day. Water is actually 5.5 pH. It's the same pH as your skin, same pH as your hair. It's fantastic. It's actually a leave-in conditioner and it's also a toner. So for all you women that are wasting money on $30 water bottles of, basically pH water, this machine makes it for free. The 2.5, I really want to talk about this really quick because this is probably one of my favorites. This is a hand sanitizer spray, disinfectant spray. This will replace all of your household chemical cleaners. If you can smell this stuff, it smells like bleach. It smells like chlorine, and not just any chlorine, it smells very, very strong, right? This is 100% safe because all it is water. Here's one thing you can't do with your chemical cleaners and bleach. You can't do that. There's no way. I have a daughter, 7 months old, has the toys, has the play area. I can sanitize her stuff and feel perfectly safe. It's actually so safe that I use it with peppermint as mouthwash. You can use it with an eye infection, staph, mold, mildew, fungus, E. coli, salmonella, 99.9% of all bacteria. It's actually 100 times more effective at killing pathogens than bleach, okay? And you definitely don't want bleach and chemical cleaners under your kitchen sink. And amazing for people with eczema, psoriasis, cuts, scrapes, burns. If you want to do research on it, look up hypochlorous acid. It's actually used in over 1,000 different beauty products around the world. And guess what? My machine makes it for free. Now that you've watched this video, you have all the education and understanding on whether or not Kangen water is a good fit for you and your family's health lifestyle. The biggest thing I want to leave you with is to stop drinking plastic. If you can take one thing away from this video, stop drinking this. It's plastic, it's poison, it's no good. You wanna get a machine, you wanna be drinking Kangen water all day, every day. So everybody, keep calm, drink Kangen water, get rid of the plastic, stop adding to the problem, be part of the solution.
Is that crazy or what? Have you ever seen that type of water? Have you even heard of such a thing? I mean, when I first saw this, I thought it was like voodoo water, you know? But wow, I mean, it's healthy water, it's great water. Now, the products they have are, they have different ionizers, from the K8 to one that's platinum to match with your kitchen, okay? To the original flagship product, which was the SD501, to a smaller one, which is called the Junior. They have units for under the counter, for the shower, and they have units for commercial use, right? And then they also have the best turmeric in the world because it's grown in Okinawa. The next part you have to check out is the compensation program. Now, the commissions, the overrides, and the bonuses lead to financial freedom. Basically what everyone's looking for.
Well, my man David Vittini, I just saw him down there. Yo, Dave. So that's how you heard about me, huh? You know my man Dave over there. How you doing there, brother?
Hey, Dave, if you want to unmute yourself, you can, brother. But yeah, that's what it's about, man. It's just about connecting through relationships. I just was very impressed when David, he sought me out to find the right coaching and mentor with this company. And I took him on, and before he even jumped in with me, he already had somebody that he threw on a three-way with me, and we closed within literally 2 days.
You're gonna be making 5 points by your third sale. Look, 1 point. As soon as you make this a 2A, you're gonna get 2 points from this and 3 points from that. You're gonna be getting paid as a 5A by your third sale. That's the money in your pocket, bro.
I drank the water. The water changed my life. So I became passionate because of the water. My dad became passionate because of the money.
The marketing plan is compensated globally, and it has no gimmicks. There's no sign-up fee. There's no monthly qualification. You don't have to buy product to stock them. The company does all of that. No annual renewal. You can work from home. You can make money all over the globe, and it pays daily. Now, instead of me trying to explain to you the marketing plan, I'm gonna have one of the top distributors in the world who started out this business with zero, top distributor in Italy. I want to introduce you to Giordano Carretta.
The mission of Enagic is to help people achieve what we call true health: physical health, spiritual health, and financial health. Enagic is an OEM, original equipment manufacturer, out of Japan. It was created in 1974, and today they count 43 locations in over 26 countries. So no matter where you are in the world, you can start this business. The Enagic compensation plan has been patented globally, which means nobody else can copy it. It is one of the most profitable compensation plans of the last century. The commission structures work this exact same for every single person in this company. So when you first start, you are what we call a 1A, a 1-point agent, which means on your first 2 direct sales, you will earn $351 and $351. On your third direct sale, you're already getting promoted. You are now a 2-point agent, which means you earn 2 points of commission for every direct sale that you do, which means $702 for every K8 from now on. So let's say you sold 3 machines to Matt, Bob, and Mike. You will earn a commission of $351, $351, and $702. So this is what we call linear income. So you sell a product and you earn a commission. Exactly like real estate or selling cars or any other product. That's what we call these direct sales. So the company also allows you to earn what we call override, which means a commission earned by someone else in your team making a sale. So let's go back to the previous example where you sold 3 machines to Matt, Bob, and Mike. And Mike was your third sale, which means you earned $702 in commission. So now you have a $702 franchise lane, which means every sale that Mike or his downline will produce will generate you $702 in commission. So let's say Mike sells 5 sales. He will earn $351, 351, 702, 702, 702. That's his commission, like when you first started. But because Mike is in your 2-point franchise lane, you will also earn 5 overrides of $702 each. 702, 702, 702, 702, and 702. That's your override commission. Isn't that amazing? That's the magic of this business. As you see, as a 4-point agent, already if you make 2 to 3 sales per month, that's a pretty decent part-time income, and you don't need to sell 1,000 products, right? Think about, let's say you have a full-time job and you're doing this very, very part-time. You share some videos, you share some products, you invite people to a presentation, and you sell 3 machines as a 4-point agent. That's $1,404, 3 times of extra income that you can potentially earn in this business. But the magic obviously happens when you find someone that actually wants to pursue the business. So let's say I'm a 4-point agent and I find a guy named Mark, and he buys the machine from me. I make $1,404. But now he wants to do the business. And let's keep low numbers. Let's say Mark only makes 5 sales. He's really excited. He makes 351, 351, 702, 702, 702. But now Mark is in my 4-point lane, which means his 5 sales will earn me 5 overrides commission, and each commission is gonna be of $1,404. I want you to imagine this for a second. Let's say you're working your business, you're working at your job, or whatever you're doing in your life, right? And you have someone in your 4-point lane that does 5 sales in 1 month. Not 1,000, not 3,000, 5 sales. That will generate you $7,020 in override. Tell me where else you can do that. And by the way, 98% of people who achieve the rank of 4A, they actually make it to the top rank. It's very hard to quit when you earn this type of commission.
Let's say you only got 4, but below you there's 16. Now you're a 4-point agent. You make $1,004 every time you sell one of those. Think about how long it takes you to make $1,400. Here you give water to somebody, they decide to buy, you make $1,400, and they love you forever for giving them that water. Now let's say this guy decides to do the business and sells 10 of them. You'll make $1,400 10 times, even if you weren't there. Yeah.
So let's keep going. Once you achieve 50 group sales, you become what we call 5A, 5-point agent. Now you earn $1,755 per sale. And just so you know, when I personally became a 5A, I only sold 8 machines directly, and that generated me 50 group sales. So you don't have to sell all the 50 machines if you don't want to, as long as you have 50 group sales in your organization. Now this is the magic of high ticket. Now you're a 5-point agent. So with 2 sales per month, you make over $3,400 in commission just with 2 sales. And it doesn't take you like 8 hours a day for 5 days a week to make 2 sales, but you can do this on a part-time basis if you want to. But the magic is always in finding people that actually want to do this business. Let's pretend my 5A sale is to a guy named Frank. He buys the machine from me, I make $1,755, and let's say Frank makes 10 sales. It could be in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months, it doesn't matter. The commission is always the same. He will earn his commission, 351, 351, 702, 702, all the way to 10, but this time I'm a 5-point agent. So this time those 10 sales will generate me $17,550 in override commission. Now,
let me tell you what happened to me. This is a true story. I was giving a guy water for 7 months. I think he was throwing it away, but he was just taking it from me for respect, I think. But 7 months later, he decided to go into the business. He goes, hey, I want to buy one of these machines. Look how much I made. Isn't that good already? That's not the money. He decided to do the business. On his first 3 sales, he made $350, $350, and $700. I made $1,750, $1,750, and $1,750. I believe he has 14,000 sales now.
Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know any other company that pays this high of commission on a product that no one has, the majority of people will eventually own, and there's easy financing for everyone. Once you achieve 100 group sales in your organization, you become what we call 6A. Now you earn 6 out of the 8 points. So 6 times 351 is $2,106 for 1 direct sale. So I always tell people from 0 to 6A, you got your diploma. Now it's time to work. Because think about it, from now on, for the rest of your life, every single time you make a direct sale, you earn $2,106. But not only that, you open a franchise that is $2,106 in override, and you can open as many as you want, and there's never a go back. So from the moment you are 6A, for the rest of your life, you can open an unlimited amount of franchise, and each franchise not only will pay you $2,106 when you open, but it can generate you $2,106 in override every time you help one of your downline make a direct sale. So let's say you meet someone on Instagram, you're now a 6-point agent, they wanna purchase the device from you, and you earn $2,106 in commission. And let's say you teach this person how to make their first 3 sales very quickly. They get really excited because they earn right away $351, $702. But because you're a 6-point agent and that's your 6-point franchise lane, you will earn $2,106 3 times. $2,106, $2,106, $2,106 for a total of $6,318 in override. So that's your commission for someone that you just met online. So this business is crazy and it keeps getting better and better. And it's a high ticket sale program where you earn $2,106 now per sale, which means you only need to make 5 direct sales to earn more than $10,000 in commission. That's the biggest difference between high ticket network marketing and low ticket network marketing. This means I don't have to sell thousands of products all over the world, but I only need 5 sales as a 6-point agent to earn my $10,000 commission. Once you become a
6A2-3, you get $25,000 and you get $5,000 a month. On top of all of your money, that you earn here, when you hit 6A2-3, on top of all the money, they give you $5,000 a month. It's the first thing you see when you get your report. How long do they give you that for? For as long as you're with Enagic. And as long as you're doing the production. Unbelievable. -4, you get $50,000. You get $10,000 a month.
Why Kangen? You know why? Because they want the best of the best. And we're bringing that to the marketplace. You are actually drinking from that right now, if you have one of these in your home. Tom Brady, of course, some would say he's the greatest quarterback of all time. Stephen Curry, greatest shooter that the basketball world has ever seen. He has 4 of these Kangen machines. Oh, Novak Djokovic, the tennis player, has 24. He purchased 24 of them. I don't know what he did with them, but 24 Kangen machines. Kardashians, what are they? They own 16. I thought it was 11. They own 16, and they own the Anespa systems as well.
Let me give you 3 of the most current paradigms. I believe that there will come a generation that won't know that gas-powered automobiles existed, okay? Because it's moving from gas-powered to electric vehicles, face-to-face to social media, and today, manual labor workforce to AI. There's no question, the next paradigm shift, people will be turning from bottled water to ionizer. They just have to learn about it. So, as far as the timing, it's absolutely perfect.